At 11:52 p.m. on December 23rd, so a couple minutes before Christmas Eve, the London, Kentucky police, 6+ of them, showed up to the wrong man's house, Douglas Harless. They showed up to his house, banged on the door, he didn't answer, they broke in, and they killed him, all within 1 minute. We know it's within 1 minute because KSP, Kentucky State Police, did a press release on their website that says that at 11:53 p.m., they had been contacted about a fatality, a police-involved shooting. Do you want to know what they were doing there? They were there to recover a weed eater that belonged to a judge. And I want you to understand something. I want you to understand in your fucking bones that if you had a weed eater go missing, they would tell you to get fucked. If you had a weed eater go missing and you said, I can see it, it's in my neighbor's garage, they'd tell you sue them. But this judge's weed eater went missing, and at nearly midnight, the morning of Christmas Eve, they go to serve an alleged search warrant. I will believe the search warrant when I see the search warrant. I think it was just a gang. I think it was just a gang of thugs that were rolling up on some guy's house to try to collect for their master. Because we haven't seen that search warrant. We have seen the search warrant, by the way, that KSB issued and executed after the shooting, which was to collect the spent shell casings, 5 of them. Cameras, he had a light bulb camera and another security camera, and they collected his cell phone so they could access these cameras. So we saw that one, but we haven't seen the search warrant that they were supposed to be executing at a different fucking address, by the way. This was Douglas. This was him. This man was asleep. Do we have a Second Amendment right or not? Because 2 days after the shooting, it took them 2 days to come up with the story that he had a gun. He pointed a gun at us. He's in his castle. He obviously wasn't woken up by the banging on the fucking door. And then a bunch of fucking thugs enter his home. And if he reaches for his fucking gun on his nightstand, let's say that's what happened, is he not allowed to do that? I would submit that it was not a justified use of force, even if he did point his gun at them. Because think of the fucking circumstances. Think of the totality of the fucking circumstances. You guys just rolled up on a fucking old man who is asleep. And he sees a gang of thugs surrounding him. What are only your instincts valid? Your fucking hairpin trigger instincts to shoot and ask questions later? Are those the only valid instincts that are allowed? A man who is alone in his fucking castle, his instincts you just need to know. You need to know that you can't reach for your gun lest you be killed. I'm fucking sick of it. And this is going to come as a surprise to nobody, but none of them had body cams. London, Kentucky apparently only got body cams in 2016, and in March of 2023, they got rid of them because the upkeep was too expensive. And by the way, on top of the spent shell casings and his own security camera, they also went ahead and executed the search warrant on their neighbor's security camera as well and took that memory card with them. The address that they wanted was like 489, something like that. His address is 511. They were at the wrong fucking house. And even when they were asking for backup after the shooting, they were using the correct address, the 489 address, not 511. And when the police have been asked, well, were you guys at the wrong place? Obviously, we know that they were at the fucking wrong place. Were you guys at the wrong place? They are refusing to answer because it's an ongoing investigation, really. I want you, again, to juxtapose this in your minds against all of the shit we know about Luigi 24 hours after the fucking thing happened, right? The New Orleans guy, right? A whole tour of the fucking house. We have a calendar. A list kind of shit. They give you what they want to give you when they want to give it to you. But when it comes to them doing some shit, no. There's something deeper. There's more investigating that we have to do before we can tell you the absolute fucking obvious shit. Nobody's covering this. Somebody needs to fucking do something about this because I'm fucking over it.